My dear friend, if I told you that just 3 words could change your financial destiny and open the floodgates of abundance beyond your imagination, would you believe me? Or would you laugh, roll your eyes and say, "Oh please, not another get-rich-quick talk"? Well, if that's you, don't worry. I'd probably roll my eyes too if I hadn't seen it work with my own 2 eyes, again and again, in the most miraculous ways. But before you jump to conclusions, stay with me for a few minutes, because today, we're not talking about luck, hustle, or lottery tickets. We're talking about divine precision, how to command the universe with your words. Now, let's be honest. You've probably said affirmations before. Maybe you've whispered things like, "I am wealthy," "I attract abundance," or "Money loves me." And then, crickets. The rent still comes due, your bank account still sighs, and your wallet still feels like it's been on a diet for far too long. You begin to wonder, is this manifestation thing a scam? Maybe it works for other people, but not for me. Oh, I know that feeling. That quiet frustration of doing everything right, only to feel like the universe missed your memo. But listen closely, because your words aren't the problem. The problem is how you use them. There's a rhythm to creation, a language of energy that responds not to your words alone, but to the power behind them. And that's why today, we're going to unlock the secret to summoning $100 million, or whatever amount your heart desires, with 3 exact words. 3 words that align you with divine law, that open the floodgates of abundance already waiting for you. But before I reveal them, I want you to understand this. Your struggle with money is not about money at all. It's about belief. You see, most people live like beggars at a royal banquet, asking, wishing, hoping for scraps, when the whole feast has already been laid out before them. The universe doesn't decide who gets to be rich. It only mirrors what you believe about yourself. If you see yourself as small, undeserving, or unlucky, the mirror reflects lack. But when you rise up and speak with authority, the mirror shifts and reality bends. Now I know you're busy. I know there are hundreds of videos you could be watching right now, promising to teach you how to manifest in 5 minutes or rewire your brain overnight. But here's the thing, this channel isn't like those long, 2-hour lectures that make you feel good but change nothing. We keep it short, powerful, and practical, so that in just a few minutes, you walk away feeling different, thinking different, acting different, because transformation doesn't need time, it needs truth. So, here's the truth. You don't get money, you command it. You don't ask for abundance, you align with it. And when you do, the universe has no choice but to obey. Let me tell you why this matters so deeply. Every time you say, "I don't have enough," or "I'm broke," or "money is hard to come by," you're giving the universe an instruction. You're literally placing an order for lack, and the universe, ever so obedient, delivers exactly that. You're not punished for your words, my dear. You're manifesting through them. Think of your words like a magic password that opens specific doors. When you say, "I can't afford it," you open the door to scarcity. But when you say, "I am one with infinite supply," you open the door to wealth. It's not complicated, it's spiritual physics. Energy responds to command. Now, before I give you those 3 words, I want to set the stage so you understand the science of it. The human mind is like a transmitter, constantly sending out frequencies. Every thought, every emotion, every word you speak emits a vibration that either attracts or repels what you desire. When you complain, you broadcast shortage. When you give thanks, you broadcast abundance. This isn't magic, it's resonance. Just like a radio tunes to a certain frequency to receive a station, you must tune your consciousness to the frequency of wealth. That's why poor people often stay poor even after winning the lottery. Their frequency hasn't changed. They still believe in lack, so the universe finds a way to return them there. But when you change your inner frequency, you could lose everything and gain it back tenfold, because you're now a magnet for prosperity. So here's where the fun begins. The 3 words I'm about to share with you are not just words, they're commands. They vibrate at the frequency of creation itself. They are the bridge between thought and manifestation. But before we unlock them, let me ask you, Are you ready to stop struggling for money and start commanding it? Are you ready to speak like the heir of abundance that you are? Because if you are, I want you to sit up a little straighter, breathe a little deeper, and feel the power that's about to rise within you. Now, the first word is I. Simple, isn't it? But don't underestimate it. I is the name of divine identity, the name of creation itself. Remember when Moses asked God, "What shall I say when they ask who sent me?" And God replied, "I am that I am." The word I is not just a pronoun, it's power. Every time you say I, you are invoking divine authority. You're declaring, I am the center of my creation. That's why it's dangerous to follow I am with words like broke, sick, or unlucky. You're giving a royal command and the universe obeys. The second word is command. Not ask, not wish, not hope, but command. There's a difference between begging for a blessing and issuing a decree. When a king speaks, he doesn't wonder if the servants heard him. He doesn't repeat himself in panic. He speaks once and it is done. That's how you must speak to the universe. With faith so calm, so certain, that you never question whether your words will manifest. And the third word is now. Because all power exists in the present moment. Not someday, not next month, not when I finally figure things out. Creation happens now. When you say, I command wealth now, you collapse time. You bring the unseen into the scene. You take a future possibility and anchor it in the present. So, here they are, the 3 exact words to summon $100 million. I command now. Say it aloud with me, boldly, like you mean it. I command now. Feel that shift. That's not imagination. That's your energy rearranging itself to match a higher vibration. That's the universe standing at attention, waiting for further instruction. Now, before you start commanding yachts and private jets, let's ground this in wisdom. The universe doesn't respond to greed. It responds to purpose. So when you say, I command now, it's not about snatching money from thin air. It's about aligning with your divine inheritance. You're not taking from anyone, you're opening to what's already yours. Here's how you put this into practice. Step 1, stop begging. Stop saying, please universe, send me money. You are not a beggar, you are a creator. Instead, wake up each morning, stand tall, and say, I command divine wealth now. Not because you're trying to convince yourself, but because you're declaring truth. Step 2, detach from the how. When you command, you don't chase. You don't wonder where the money will come from. You simply know. Imagine placing an order at a restaurant. You don't follow the waiter to the kitchen to make sure they're cooking it. You sit, relax, and trust it's coming. That's how you must treat your manifestations. And step 3, align your actions. Commanding is not about sitting on your couch waiting for $100 million to fall through the roof. It's about taking inspired steps in harmony with your declaration. If you say, I command abundance now, and you feel the nudge to start that business, make that call, or share that idea, do it. The universe works through movement. Every command requires action to anchor it in the physical world. When your words, beliefs, and actions move in the same direction, the impossible becomes inevitable. Let's test this right now. Close your eyes for just a moment. Picture $100 million, not as a fantasy, but as a reality that's already yours. Feel it. See yourself moving through life with peace, not pressure. Hear the sound of success, laughter, joy, generosity. Now whisper it. I command now. Doesn't that feel different? That surge of confidence, that peace, that's divine power awakening in you. Money is energy, and energy loves direction. If you don't give it one, it drifts. But when you speak with conviction, the whole universe organizes itself to fulfill your decree. Now, don't rush to the comment section yet, because in part 2, I'm going to show you how to activate those 3 words to make them work faster, stronger, and more precisely. You'll learn how to clear resistance, amplify your magnetism, and use this same principle not just for money, but for health, love, and destiny. But before you go, Say it one more time with faith that moves mountains. I command now. You've just issued your first decree to the universe. Congratulations, you've stepped into your power. Now stay tuned, because in the next few minutes, we'll go even deeper into how to make your command unstoppable. Now that you've spoken the 3 exact words, I command now, let's talk about how to make that command magnetic. Because a command without belief is like sending a letter with no address. It floats in the cosmic mailroom, waiting for clarity. So today, we're going to anchor your command with conviction so strong that heaven itself moves on your behalf. Here's what I want you to remember. The universe doesn't respond to desperation, it responds to authority. It's not your need that moves the universe, it's your faith. Think about it when you walk into a store and confidently buy something. You don't beg the cashier to let you pay, you simply hand over what's yours. That's how divine wealth works. You don't have to prove you're worthy of it. You just have to claim it. But here's where most people go wrong. They command one day and cancel it the next. They say, I command wealth now, in the morning. And by evening they're saying, I'm so broke. It's like planting a seed and digging it up every 2 hours to see if it's growing. You can't keep disturbing your manifestation with worry. Faith means you trust that what you said is already done, even when your bank account hasn't caught up yet. So let's fix that. Here's the first secret to activating your command: persistence without pressure. You don't need to shout your words every 5 minutes. You just need to hold them as truth. Think of it like a light switch. Once it's on, you don't keep flipping it. You simply let the light shine. Say your command once, feel it deeply, and then act like it's already true. That's what separates masters from wishers. Now, let's talk about resistance, because this is where your subconscious plays tricks on you. The moment you say, I command $100 million now, that little voice in your head whispers, who are you kidding? You can't even pay your bills. Sound familiar? Don't worry. That voice isn't your enemy. It's just your old programming trying to protect you. It's been taught that wealth belongs to others, that abundance is rare, that miracles are unrealistic. But you can lovingly retrain it. Here's a simple way. When doubt speaks, don't fight it, redirect it. If your mind says, that's impossible, reply calmly, all things are possible now. If it says, you don't deserve that much, smile and say, I am divinely deserving of all good. You see, your subconscious doesn't understand sarcasm. It takes everything literally. So teach it a new truth through repetition. You'll know it's working when those fearful thoughts start to lose their power. The second secret is gratitude in advance. Gratitude is like the send button on your command. It's what tells the universe, I've received it already. Every morning, before you even get out of bed, whisper, thank you, universe, for the $100 million that's now unfolding for me. Don't just say it, feel it. Feel the joy of financial freedom, the peace of knowing you'll never worry about bills again, the thrill of giving generously. Gratitude makes your command irresistible, because it transforms you into the vibration of receiving. And here's the third secret: act from the end. This means living as if your command is already fulfilled. Ask yourself, how would I think, speak, and move if I already had $100 million? Would you still complain about small inconveniences? Would you still fear opportunities? Or would you walk with calm confidence, knowing that everything you touch prospers? Start acting like that version of you now, because the universe doesn't deliver based on what you want, it delivers based on what you are. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds wonderful, but how do I keep faith when my circumstances scream otherwise? That's where spiritual humor helps. When life shows you lack, don't panic, laugh. Yes, laugh. Laughter breaks fear's spell. It says to the universe, I refuse to take this illusion seriously. The moment you can laugh in the face of lack, you've already won, because laughter is faith wearing a smile. You can even play a little game with yourself. When something unexpected happens, say, an expense pops up, don't groan. Instead say, oh, how wonderful. Something greater is on its way to cover this and more. It may sound silly, But I promise you, this playful energy confuses fear and empowers faith. You'll begin to notice unexpected checks, opportunities, and divine coincidences appearing out of nowhere. Let me share a little story. There was once a woman who had only $12 left in her bank account. Instead of panicking, she decided to test this very principle. Every day, she said with confidence, "I command divine supply now." She didn't know where it would come from, she just believed. Within 2 weeks, a forgotten client paid her thousands, a friend returned money she'd lent years ago, and a new opportunity opened up that changed her entire financial situation. Why? Because she stopped asking for miracles and started commanding them. You see, when you speak the language of power, life rearranges itself to match your decree. The universe isn't stingy, it's obedient. It's waiting for you to stop whispering like a victim and start declaring like a creator. Here's something fun I want you to try right after this video. Find a quiet space, look in the mirror, and say these words slowly. I command wealth now. I command success now. I command joy now. Watch your eyes as you speak. Feel that spark. That's the real you, the one who knows it's already done. Now, let's add one more layer of power to this. After you've spoken your command, go do something generous. Give a little, even if it's small. Buy someone lunch, tip extra, or donate to a cause that matters to you. Why? Because giving tells the universe, I have more than enough. It reinforces your command through action, and what you give out always multiplies back to you. Remember, you're not trying to get rich. You're expressing the richness of who you already are. Money is just one of the many ways the universe celebrates your worth. When you shift from wanting to being, everything changes. The chase ends. The flow begins. Now, let's talk about something powerful: momentum. You've made your first command, but don't let it end there. Keep your momentum alive by staying in the vibration of faith. Don't watch for results like a nervous gardener waiting for sprouts. Just know it's working. Every time you walk, talk, or breathe with confidence, you're fertilizing your manifestation. You can even make it a daily ritual. Every morning, before checking your phone, put your hand on your heart and say, I command now. Let those 3 words set the tone for your day. When challenges arise, repeat them silently. When opportunities appear, say them with gratitude. Soon, I command now won't just be words, it'll become your way of life. You might notice people around you reacting differently. Doors that were closed start to open. Random conversations lead to unexpected blessings. Ideas pop into your mind that feel guided, inspired, almost supernatural. That's how you know your command is alive and working. And listen, my friend, don't measure success by how much money you see in your account today. Measure it by how much faith you hold in your heart. Because faith is the seed, and money is just the harvest. If you nurture the seed, the harvest must come. Now, let me give you a little challenge before you go. For the next 7 days, speak your command daily. Don't just say it, embody it. Act like a millionaire who already has it. Think generously. Walk confidently. Make decisions from abundance, not fear. And at the end of those 7 days, come back to this video and share what happened. I promise, you'll have a story to tell. And if you're tempted to doubt, remember this. The universe isn't testing you, it's training you. Every delay is just divine timing, organizing your blessing. Keep commanding, keep believing, and above all, keep your joy. Because joy is wealth in its purest form. Let's say it one last time together, this time with full conviction. I command now. Yes, say it again. Feel it vibrate in your bones. Feel that authority rise up. That's not just air leaving your lungs, that's creation in motion. Every cell in your body just agreed with abundance. Now here's what I want you to do next. Take one small step that matches your command. Maybe it's starting that idea you've been delaying, maybe it's reaching out to a potential partner, or maybe it's simply organizing your finances to prepare for the wealth that's coming. Action anchors energy. Don't wait until it feels perfect, just move, even if it's small. The universe can only steer a moving ship. You've already done the most important part. You've spoken your command. Now, your only job is to stay in faith and stay in flow. You don't chase, you attract, you don't hope, you know. And before you go, I want to remind you, this channel exists to wake up that divine power within you. We don't do long, drawn-out lectures that drain your time. We deliver short, potent truths that shift your life instantly. So if you felt something stir in you today, if even a single sentence made your heart leap, then stay connected. Like this video, share it with someone who needs a reminder of their power, and most importantly, drop a comment with the words, "I command now." Let the universe see your declaration written in energy. You're not just a viewer, you're a creator, a commander of your own destiny. And from this moment forward, your words carry authority. Every "I command now" you speak ripples through creation, rearranging circumstances, opening doors, and magnetizing blessings. So, walk boldly, my friend. Speak as one who knows that all good is already yours. The next time life tries to test your faith, smile and say, "Nice try, but I already commanded my blessing." Because when you speak with the certainty of divine law, nothing in heaven or earth can withhold what is yours. Say it once more, "I command now." And so it is.